A warm welcome to you all from Linguists Academy. I'm Sheetal here with the vocabulary for today. Today I have brought to you different ways in which you can say I agree. Many times during conversation we want to say that we agree with what another person is saying. Now all the time you just cannot go on saying I agree, I agree, I agree. Yes, that would become very monotonous. There are different ways in which you can say I agree. Let's take a look. Yes? Now suppose there's a statement. Somebody says, I'm sure you trust me, don't you? The response will be, no doubt about it. That means, of course, I agree with you that I trust you. So, no doubt about it. Now remember, when I speak of I agree, it is either in response to someone or it is in support of someone's statement. Let's take another instance of a response. There's somebody who says, I don't feel like going to the party. I don't feel like going to the party. Instead of saying I agree, you can say, so do I. So again, this is a response. Now let's see how you can say I agree in support of someone's saying something. Now look at this. These are a few more expressions which mean I agree, but now they are in support more than response. That's exactly what I think too. That's exactly what I think too. The next one is, you are perfectly right. This also means I agree. I couldn't have said it any better. I agree. We think so alike. Again, I agree. See this one. That's exactly what was in my mind. Again, showing agreement. I agree. And the last one, very brief, quick. Exactly. Exactly. Now just let's have a look as to how these supportive statements in terms of I agree can be added to some statements. I have brought forth a few examples. Let's take a look at them. See this. Someone says, I think this is all a waste of time. You say, that's exactly what I think too, which means I agree. Someone says she doesn't really mean what she's saying. And you also agree. You say, you're perfectly right. Then there's somebody who says, thank you so much, Jane. You have come to us like an angel in disguise. Is it not, Sophie? And you are Sophie. You have to add to this by saying that you agree. So she says, is it not, Sophie? And as Sophie, you react, I couldn't have said it any better. I couldn't have said it any better. That means I completely agree with you. See this. Should we cancel the meeting for today? That's exactly what was in my mind. Again, I agree. I find her to be quite adamant. You also agree. So you say, we think so alike. Then someone says, they are taking efforts to the best of their capacity. So we must not criticize them. You also agree with that. And you say, exactly. So you saw how I used the different terms of I agree in response or in support of different statements. So you also see to it that you check out the context, but you can use all these varieties at different times to say you agree, so that your responses, your support doesn't sound monotonous. And that's the beauty of language, isn't it? A variety of words, a variety of expressions for one same thing. Don't you agree? How will you respond? I'm sure you all enjoyed today's session. Yes? And now you know different ways to say I agree. Let's catch up again a little while later, maybe in a couple of days, for some more input with reference to vocabulary. Till then, stay tuned to Fab Vocab. Thank you. See you again.